the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. It's time to get up and tune in to your daily morning Boss FM news. Today, it's three of us. It's your boy, Chuckie.
And it's your girl, Nicole.
And it's your girl, Lydia.
All right, so for a while, many people have defended President Donald Trump, saying he's an excellent businessman and that he's great with money. Well, according to the New York Times, that might be true, just not in a good way. Donald Trump has now been labeled a possible threat to national security and a serial tax avoider due to his strategic way of tax evasion for the past 10 to 15 years. Now, that's a long time, so it's obvious many people are asking, how? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. He did this by writing off on his own business losses starting in the year of 2000. In 2016 and 2017, Donald Trump only paid $750 in federal income taxes. Lower and middle-class citizens of the United States pay way more than that yearly. Now, just before President Trump announced his campaign for the presidency in 2014, he was questioned about releasing his tax return papers and said that he would, quote-unquote, love to do it. But when the water got hot, of course, he seemed to retreat on that statement. His number one defense mechanism has always been avoidance. So he said he would release his tax return papers if Hillary Clinton released the deleted emails from her private server, or if Barack Obama released his birth certificate, which, might I add, has no direct correlation to the integrity of his own campaign. But many people question if he went back on what he said because he was hiding connections to Russia or a payoff to Stormy Daniels.
The Los Angeles Times has released an apology on their past reporting and failures on race, saying that it was sparked by a pandemic, an economic crisis, and a national debate over policing. The headline was from a 1981 story, and it was called "The Mourners from Inner City Prey on LA Suburb." It was an editorial about the permanent underclass harboring and sending waves of crime into prominent and white neighborhoods such as Pasadena and Beverly Hills. The LA Times says that the two-part series lacked education on inner city distress, such as systemic racism. The article also wrote that aggressive policing and harsher judicial sentencing were the only effective responses to these crimes, claiming that for the first 80 years of its production, the LA Times was ran and deeply rooted in white supremacy. However, in 1990, things did change as the Times won a Pulitzer Prize for their coverage of the Rodney King riots, but were criticized for overemphasizing the black Angelenos in the riots and sensationalizing the Black-Korean conflict.
Well, over the weekend, FashionNova dropped a new kid clothing line called FashionNova Kids, and Twitter went up in fire. For those of you who are completely out of the loop, the FashionNova brand was created in 2006 by selling cheap club wear by Richard Sagan. This is where you find cheap, stylish outfits for like a brunch or a night out on the club, right? Or a good, decent pair of jeans. But in regard to the new kids' clothing line, some of the girl outfits look like an extension of the adult women's line. And it was kind of inappropriate. It's not even kind of. It was completely inappropriate. So let me be clear. Not, like I said, not all of them, but some of them were, like the one with this little girl who is wearing a black lace dress. Now, I just really want to know, when the creators of this line were in the room deliberating about what pieces to put together and stuff, what were they thinking? What, like, 5 or 6 year old is going to wear a lace dress? And where is she going? Is she going? I'm confused. Like, she's not going to the club. She's not going to the brunch. She's going to the playground and, the sandbox. Like, why was this okay? So all I have to say is, Fashion Nova, you guys really dropped the ball on this one. Like, totally disappointed.
So as you all know, every Tuesday, the Boss FM team brings you some Black excellence. And today, we are putting the spotlight on Atira Lyons. If you don't know who she is a young Black woman who opened a luxury do-rag store on the Melrose Avenue in California. So if y'all don't know, Melrose Avenue is for the bougie. And those do-rags are for the bougie. Like, I went on her website and, like, there's nothing on her website that goes under $30. Like, the do-rags, they're like silk, velvet. They're really nice, though. They are luxury do-rags, and they are literally like $30. And you could get a do-rag at the beauty supply for like $2, less than that maybe. Exactly. So I think it's really like amazing that she's like flourishing like this.
All right, guys, that's it for your Tuesday morning news. Make sure you all tune in tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for more news updates. And don't forget to tune in later today at 8:30 p.m. for some more entertainment news with Boss FM.
If you'd like to rewatch our shows, as always, they will be available for replay on our Boss FM app and on all of our social media platforms. So, thanks again for tuning in, you guys. It's your girl, Ken Nicole,
Chuckie,
and Lydia.
And y'all have a great day.